They say blood is thicker than water. That family will always stand by you. That no matter what happens in the world, the people who share your name will protect you. Ethan believed that, with his whole heart. But no one ever warns you what it feels like when the people who share your blood are the ones quietly sharpening the knife. Because when strangers hurt you, it wounds you. But when your own blood turns against you, it changes something inside you forever. This is how it happened. From the outside, Ethan's family looked solid. They laughed loudly at gatherings, shared meals around the same table, showed up for birthdays, holidays, celebrations. People often said, "You're lucky, your family is close." And Ethan believed them. He grew up thinking loyalty was automatic. That love didn't need rules. That family didn't keep score. When he struggled, he shared. When he succeeded, he celebrated with them. When he dreamed, planned, or feared the future, they were the first ones to hear about it. He trusted them without hesitation. Because why wouldn't he? They were his blood. But beneath the laughter, beneath the shared meals and smiling faces, there were cracks Ethan hadn't learned to recognize yet. The betrayal didn't start with shouting. It started quietly. A joke that lingered too long. A comment disguised as humor. "You really think that's going to work? Must be nice to get things so easily." "Don't get too confident," they laughed after saying it. So Ethan laughed too. He told himself he was overthinking. That families tease each other. That not every comment meant something deeper. But the atmosphere changed. When Ethan shared good news, the room grew colder. When he needed encouragement, advice turned into judgment. When he made progress, the support faded into silence. Still, he stayed loyal. Because family disagreements were normal, right? He didn't know those moments were warnings. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. One by one, things started falling apart for Ethan. Financial pressure, emotional stress, uncertainty piling up faster than he could handle. For the first time, he wasn't the strong one. He needed help, not attention, not sympathy, just support. So he did what he'd always done. He turned to his family. He admitted he wasn't okay. He spoke honestly about his fears. He shared struggles he had never spoken out loud before. And something shifted. Their voices sounded different. Their concern felt forced. Their questions felt sharp instead of caring. Some distanced themselves. Others stayed close, but not to help. They were listening, watching, storing information. Ethan didn't realize it yet, but his vulnerability had just become a weapon. The things Ethan shared privately didn't stay private. His words started traveling. Concerns he had whispered late at night came back to him during the day from people he never told. His fears became jokes. His struggles became stories. His pain became entertainment. People who weren't there somehow knew everything. That's when the realization hit him. His own blood was talking about him. Not to protect him, not to support him, but to tear him apart quietly. And when he confronted them, they smiled. They denied it. They minimized it. They acted offended that he would even suspect them. That hurt more than the gossip itself. Denial can only survive so long. One day, by pure accident, Ethan overheard a conversation. They didn't know he was listening. They were relaxed, comfortable, laughing, talking about him like he wasn't human, mocking his struggles, questioning his intelligence, discussing how his situation could benefit them. Then someone said something that froze him in place. At the end of the day, it's just family business. Family business. That was the moment denial died. This wasn't misunderstanding. This wasn't care expressed poorly. It was betrayal, calculated and accepted. Betrayal doesn't just break your heart, it breaks your perception. Ethan replayed every memory, every laugh, every embrace. He questioned everything. Was any of it real? Had he imagined the closeness? Was he naive for trusting them? He blamed himself for sharing too much, for trusting too deeply, for believing blood meant loyalty. But the truth slowly emerged. Some people don't see family as love. They see family as access. Walking away from strangers is easy. Walking away from family feels like losing a limb. Ethan didn't scream. He didn't argue. He didn't beg for explanations. He stepped back. He stopped sharing. He stopped explaining himself. He stopped trying to earn respect. And the silence revealed everything. When he removed access, anger replaced smiles. Blame replaced concern. Victimhood replaced accountability. They accused him of changing, of being selfish, of forgetting where he came from. That reaction told him everything he needed to know. Betrayal by blood teaches harsh lessons. That loyalty isn't genetic, that love isn't automatic. That family is defined by behavior, not DNA. Ethan learned to choose peace over tradition, boundaries over guilt, self-respect over familiarity. Healing didn't come from apologies, it came from acceptance. Acceptance that some people were never meant to go where he was going. Ethan didn't come out angry, he came out aware. Aware of who deserved access to him, aware of his worth. Aware that betrayal doesn't make someone weak. Surviving it makes them dangerous in the calmest way possible. Not loud, not bitter. They come from the people who were supposed to protect us. If this story felt familiar, if it reminded you of something you lived through, you're not weak. You're not imagining things, and you're not alone. If this story resonated, like the video, so more people who need it can find it. And if you want more real emotional stories that people are afraid to talk about, subscribe. Because sometimes, the people who hurt us the most share our last name.